Uber is stopping referral payments for drivers. What does it mean? Let's talk about it. Welcome everyone, Mark here from UberHints. As always, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, why not? Click my face down there in the corner and ring that bell icon. I guess it's up there, so you know when I post new videos. I tried to put this one out as a live stream because I wanted to get the message out right away, but apparently I was breaking up, so forgive me if you joined that live stream. I did want to talk about this, so here we are. Drivers across the country have been getting the message from Uber that they are stopping the referral payments. What they actually said in the message was, moving forward, referral payments will be zero. A $sign with a zero, which I thought was an interesting way of putting it. Now, as I read that, my mind started to go in a lot of different places. First, why? Because what we saw happening with referrals is they started up having really good, healthy referrals. We were getting hundreds of dollars, in some markets, $500, $600, $700, $800. And then lately, I don't get a lot of them. Please understand that. You notice I do not put that referral link across the bottom of my screen anymore. I do have it buried in my description. If anybody wants to use my referral code, it's certainly available to them. But I don't advertise it a lot, mainly because, well, you know, I want people to make their own decisions. If you want to sign up, go ahead and use my referral, but I'm not going to coerce you one way or another. And the second reason is because referrals have simply not been worth it. It's not worth the time and effort for most of us to even refer anymore. I used to have this card. You guys remember this? And what it says here is drive for Uber, get up to $500 in bonuses, guarantees for new drivers. And the other one says ride with Uber, get up to $20 off your first ride. That was what I used to use. I don't even use that anymore. Why? Because it's not worth it any longer. Not only that, it's no longer true. Now, I wonder, why did Uber do this? Why did Uber decide to stop paying referral fees? And I can only think of two reasons. Reason number one, they don't need them anymore. They figure, hey, you know what? These driver signups are happening automatically. We no longer need them. We can offer drivers through our advertising, through, you know, maybe when you watch my channel, you get some Uber or Lyft ads from time to time. And they might figure we don't need them anymore. We're doing fine without paying these drivers. Because let's face it, that's their favorite thing, not paying drivers. The other reason, which is the one I really suspect, they're hemorrhaging. They have to find a way to plug every single hole they can of cash flow, cash outflow primarily. And you know, they don't want to plug the hole of money coming in, do they? So what I see happening is they are just looking for everything they could possibly do. It started with my referrals going from being hundreds of dollars to $10. You know, when so-and-so completes how many rides, 90 rides in the next 30 days, they started by doing that, having really stringent guidelines as to what it would take to collect the referral. And what was happening in my case, I would get messages that said, so-and-so signed up to drive, and then that was the end of it. And I figured a couple of things from that. Either number one, they never met the criteria, or Uber was just holding out on me. Uber was just refusing to pay. And I wouldn't put that past those rascals either. So they're plugging up all the holes. They started by saying we're going to pay a lot of money, then they say we're going to pay a little money, then they say we're not paying on any money at all. I don't know. What do you think? Those are the only two reasons I can think of. Either they think I can get, or we can get all the drivers we need without offering incentives, or number two, we can't afford to offer incentives. Now, they're probably still offering incentives to the drivers and new drivers, but even that no longer comes in the form of bonuses. Not that I've been seeing. If I'm wrong, correct me, but most of them that I see are guarantees. A guarantee is a world of difference from a bonus. A guarantee just means you're going to make $350 in your first 30 rides or whatever. Well, that's an easy guarantee to make. That's, $12 a ride or whatever. That's a pretty easy one to enforce, as opposed to take 30 rides, get $300 bonus, right? So in my mind, what's going on is they're running scared. Now, where my mind went to right away was last quarter, remember? Uber lost over $5 billion, that's billion, B, dollars. They lost all that money. And people were making, a lot of excuses for them. Now, please, I know people say, Mark, your channel is getting so negative, you're coming down on Uber. Other people say, you're a hack for Uber. You must be a shill, rather. You must be employed by that. You can't have it both ways. But, people came to their defense. Well, the only reason that happened is because they paid all of those bonuses to drivers. Remember when that happened, when they went public? I'm not sure. I kind of suspect they're losing more money than we think. And right now, we're coming to the next quarter, and I'm wondering if they're saying, good Lord, we're losing more billions of dollars. I don't know if it's going to be $5 billion, but even if they lose $1, $2, $3 billion, and they might be looking, saying, you know what? We're paying too much money in referrals. Let's stop it. So, this is interesting. What are the ramifications of this going to be? What's going to be the fallout? If they don't pay referrals, they might save a few dollars, but what if they stop getting new drivers? A lot of us have been speculating, well, it doesn't matter. And I've said a lot of this. It doesn't matter what drivers do because they always have more drivers coming down the pipeline. But one of the reasons they've had more drivers coming down the pipeline is we have been filling up that pipeline. A lot of you have even gotten angry and upset with people like me, Uber tubers who go on, and then we would post our code. You say that's not fair, it's oversaturating the market. I don't know, maybe there's some validity to that. But nevertheless, let's get back on topic. What does that mean for Uber? Are they still going to be able to have that constant feed of drivers? I don't know. I'm taking my referral code down. I'm not going to make it available anymore. I'll keep my rider code up because I still might get a little thing from riders. But why would I put a driver referral code up anymore? I'm not going to promote them. I'm not going to give out cards. I'm not going to put it down there in my description anymore. There's no reason for it. There's no benefit. I mean, it might sneak through, and because I just cut and paste from other videos, so it might sneak through occasionally, but I'm not going to do it intentionally. And I suspect a lot of people are going to do that. Why would I tell people, yeah, go ahead, sign up to drive, use my referral code? There's nothing in it for me. Everybody's favorite radio station is WIIFM. Have you ever heard of it? What's in it for me? Why would, see what I did there? Why would I continue to do anything that benefits Uber if it doesn't benefit me? They're not my company. They're not my employer. They're nothing to me. All they are is an app. They are a technology company. They said it themselves. All they are is an app that connects me to a rider. And if I am not going to benefit from getting more drivers out there, why would I do it? I would like you to tell me. I always ask you at the end of the videos, and I will today, to comment below, but I want some very specific comments. Number one, tell me down below, why do you think Uber is doing this? It seems obvious to me, and it might seem obvious to you too, but maybe there's something I'm missing. Why do you think they're stopping the referral? I think they're doing it to plug the gaps because they are losing money and they're afraid of what the next reveal is going to be the next quarter. And I think they have to have something to say, yeah, we lost this money, but look what we did. It's not going to happen again because we stopped paying referrals. Because last time that was their take. That was their spin, was, well, we're not paying that bonus of drivers. That was a one-time thing. So this time they have to have something else to say, and I think it's going to be when we're not paying referrals anymore. So what do you think? What do you think is the reason they stop? The second thing I want you to leave your comment down below is, what do you think the fallout's going to be? Is it going to have any effect whatsoever? Do you think, as a result of this, Uber is going to get fewer drivers? And if they do get fewer drivers, do you think it's going to impact their bottom line? Does that mean that people are going to be waiting longer for rides? People are maybe going to be going to Lyft or use another service? This is taking too long. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to do something else. What do you think the effect is going to be? If you think it has no effect, maybe it was a good call. for Uber to do this. Anyway, I think that this is groundbreaking. I really think that this is earth-shattering. This is earthquake-level stuff for Uber to do this. A lot of you might think, Mark, you're overreacting. I'm not too sure. This is a major league thing. This is the way that they were recruiting. And when they drastically changed their recruiting tool, now they were doing it. They were slowly, the camel was sticking its nose under the tent for a little bit as they lowered prices. When they finally cut it off, you're in bed with the camel. And I kind of wonder what kind of fleas it's bringing along with it. Well, thanks a lot, everyone. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner. And ring that bell icon up above. Click on that. That way you'll know when I post new videos. Thanks a lot. I'm Mark with UberHints.